January 31st of 2012 was the beginning of the most influential 10 months of my life. I was 16 and it felt like I had the world at my fingertips, but for the most part, just Australia. My parents dropped me off at the airport and my best friends came to see me off. I said my goodbyes and didn't look back. 9 hours later, in LA, I had a 15-hour plane ride over the Pacific where I landed in Sydney and spent the next 3 days at my exchange orientation. Sydney was amazing. I made so many new friends and learned a lot, but it wasn't until I met my host family that I decided I never wanted to leave. My host family is more than that. They are my family. They took me in like one of their own. They cultured me to the Victorian landscape by taking me to Phillip Island, the Great Ocean Road, and Queensland. But besides all of that, I lived a pretty normal Australian life. I went to school, played basketball, baseball, cricket, Aussie rules football, and swimming. It was just another way to meet more people. After all, the places were great, but the people are better. Today, my closest friends are from Australia. I actually talk to Australians more than I talk to the people I went to high school with. We shared stories and adventures. My friends and I frequently embarked on journeys to the greatest city in the world, Melbourne. We would snag a train and head into the city for the weekend, where we would see plays, musicals, go to high tea, parties, and sometimes we'd just go with no plans at all. My Australian adventure was a continuous, crazy, and wild dream. Every day was something new. This is the relaxed Australian culture at its finest. I've never felt like I belonged more in a place than I did in Wangaratta, Victoria.